We are into the quarterfinals of the Europa League, and in today's episode we will be playing both matches against West Ham, plus a third match against West Ham. I guess you could probably call this one a West Ham special in between episodes. What did we do? We drew 0-0 with Everton, which I think we actually covered in the last episode, and we beat Arsenal 2-0. Don't quite know how we managed to do this. We just put on a very good performance. It's West Ham, Watford, West Ham and West Ham in today's episode. We are also doing okay in the league up to 7th place. There is a bit of a gap between us and 6th. We are the best of the rest. Leicester and Chelsea are kind of sandwiched in the middle. I guess actually Leicester, Chelsea and Spurs are sandwiched in that battle for 4th place. We, I think, are just outside of it. And also in between episodes we managed to get our youth intake through, and it is the worst intake we have ever possibly had. I got concerned that I maybe had a love child in Barbados, David Pearce. He's not my son. He's also rubbish, which I'm glad that he's not my son, because I want, if you have a son in Football Manager, you kind of have to play him, don't you? It's like a weird unwritten rule. Just to confirm, he's not my son. He does like me as his manager, though. Let's hope that he's not my son, and I don't realise it. Maybe that could be an issue. He was born in Barbados. I've never been to Barbados, everybody. We're fine. Our first team has kind of settled itself in now, and as you can see from the last 5 games, everyone is playing above a 7.0, bar Morgan in central midfield. And I think that's just because he's not necessarily good enough to do that box-to-box. He's more of a DLP than a box-to-box, but I don't want to put a DLP there. He's got most of the numbers, he just can't dribble, and he can't finish, and he's got a lot of 11s. Did we overspend on him? It was only 15 million. I don't think we did. The starting lineup then for the West Ham game will be Martins in goal, Mokhtar, Ballo, Chariot and Leandro in defence, Campbell and Morgan, Darko, Basri, Moreno and Albert leading the line. Moreno has 17 goals and most of them have come in the Europa League, 9 of them in the Europa League. Is he going to add to that total today? So even though this is the Europa League, we've travelled probably about 100 miles, if that, to London to play West Ham. And if we get past West Ham, we might be travelling about the same distance to play Arsenal. It's not the most exciting European adventure right now, is it? We did well in the group stages. We obviously managed to get past. Was it Porto? It was Porto, wasn't it? In the last round, we're doing okay. Inter Milan or Arsenal face the winners of West Ham versus Dover. Brest, Atalanta, Clermont, and Roma will fight out for the other semi-final place. I mean, that side of the draw is the side that we wanted to be on, and unfortunately, we're on the harder side. Half an hour on the clock. We do have the ball. Morgan to Moreno. Darko faces away from goal. Back to Campbell. Darko once again. Mokhtar makes a run. We use him. We cross it in. Albert's effort is saved because it was straight at the goalkeeper. Still a chance from the corner, though. Darko's the man. Right-footed. It's not the best corner. It's fallen for Moreno, and he couldn't quite get his chance into the back of the net. And now possibly West Ham with a bit of a counter-attack. João Felix, ball forward, can't manage to get past Mokhtar, and we pick up the pieces. Serato with a free kick for West Ham. Jefford is there. It has hit the bar. Mokhtar can clear the ball. That is West Ham's best chance so far of the game. I think, looking at how well their goalkeeper is performing and their defence is performing, I think we might be being FM'd in this one. Right, let's try, and you've done well. Let's try and fire everybody up. It's not really worked. That was a bit better. We've improved a couple. Into the second half and straight into our highlights as well. And it is West Ham on the ball. João Felix forward finds Buchanan. And Daniel Buchanan gets his 18th goal of the season. And West Ham take the lead in the Europa League quarter-final. We've been awful going forward. We've weirdly been the better side when it comes to stats. But when it comes to performance, we have been pretty poor in this one. Martins with a goal kick 55 minutes. So only 10 minutes into the second half. Going to try and pass our way through, maybe go for a little run. Morgan, here he goes. I want to see a performance from you. Down the line, Moreno's not going to get there first. And it's gone all the way back to Jung, who does a strange clearance nonetheless. Mokhtar tries to go back out to Moreno. That's a spectacular ball. And then Moreno decided, I can do one better, and just balls it up. It's a ball forward from West Ham. Not sure what's happening in this highlight. I think there's a goal. Leandro, he's going to go for a run. Morgan again, forward, finds Basri. Ball off towards the right-hand side, finds Darko. 2, 3, 4 maybe in the box. Mokhtar's another option behind him. He's going towards goal, and the fullback tries to curl it in the top corner. You're a right-back, mate. Right, on the hour mark, we are doing a triple substitution, and we don't have the options on the subs bench because I never do my subs bench. We're doing a double substitution. Bougray and Allen coming on for Basri and Moreno. Albert is going to drop to be that shadow striker. I'm hoping Rory Allen, with his just pure ability, basically, as a striker, can find the back of the net. We've got a highlight, but I think this is most likely because of the substitution. It might be because of the substitutions, but we've got the ball in a good position. Albert goes for a very long-range effort, and it goes wide of the post. I think that wasn't a highlight. Tipple with a free kick for West Ham, 64th minute. Declan Rice still playing for West Ham, which is a surprise to pretty much everybody. Charia loses out to Buchanan against his former team as well. And Serato makes it 2-0. We do not deserve to be 2-0 down. We really don't. So this is going to make our second leg task a hell of a lot harder. If we can find a goal, go 2-1, that's going to put a little bit more confidence back in the side. If we concede a third, it is basically all over. I think as well into a 2-1 down against Arsenal. So if we do get through, we are likely to be playing against another London side. Perez makes it 3. It's, oh my word, what have we done? We've just capitulated. Genuinely, Charia has been at fault for 2 of these goals, according to the highlights. I don't know whether the match is going to say that, but Charia should have done something there. He nutmegged himself. He jumped over the ball. Also, Martins is on a 6.2. I said this in the last episode, or maybe the one before, that Martins' consistency is all over the place. We have been absolutely horrendous in this first leg. We need to win 3-0 at home in order to just go to extra time. Bougray's not going to get there. West Ham with the ball then. Is it going to be 4? We need to get a consolation goal, surely. Tipple controls it. Sukic forward. Buchanan down the line. Finds the fullback who's making a very good run. Powell's into the penalty area. Holds up play. Back to Buchanan who's had a great game. It's a penalty. Are you actually joking me? Right, it's stupid. I know it's stupid, but we're bringing on Kavic for the penalty. Assuming it is a penalty. Martins is on a 6.1, so he's not going to save it. Kavic is coming on. If he can save this penalty, he's my favourite player. He looks like he's 5'1". Why is our goalkeeper so small? Serato steps up. Kavic goes the right way, but puts the ball in the back of the net. It's 4-0. It is 4-0. What has happened here? And we've got more highlights, although it is us with the ball. It's crossed towards Rory Allen, easily held by the goalkeeper. Can we just have the full-time whistle now? Can we just have the full-time whistle? I'm going to throw the water bottle at the team. Campbell's on a 6-1. Darko's on a 6-1. Aubert's on a 6-2. Rory Allen's come on. He's on a 6-3 as well. We have just been absolutely shocking. Allen's in on goal. Is he going to get a consolation? No, he's not. And I think he might have been flagged for offside. No, he wasn't. We do have a corner. Darko's probably going to be the man to take it, but he's on a 6.1, so it's probably going straight off. It's a header clear from Declan Rice and collected by Serato. Is this a counter-attack? Don't be a counter-attack. Campbell steals the ball. That is good. Full time, 4-0. 4-0. We had the better XG up until the penalty. What a shocking performance. Kavic finishes on a 7.3. How did you... Right, guys, that was... With thrashing arms, you were not good enough. That was horrendous. You, terrible performance. Anyone else on a 6-1 or a 6-2? I'm individually shouting at those people. Aubert, furious. Anyone else who got subbed? I mean, the subs don't look like they performed too bad in the end. I can't believe I'm actually saying this. 6-3s are actually not terrible performances, and 6-4s aren't terrible. I'm going to say to you... Your performance was well below the required standard. There we go. I didn't even need to do that. We're already motivated. Well, we've gone from scoring 5 goals in 2 games in the Europa League to conceding 4 in 1 game. We're going to go forward now to the second West Ham game. We're going to play Watford off camera. Then 9th. It's arguably quite an important game. I hope we can turn that form around because that was a terrible result. Well, it's not good. We lost 3-1. We picked up 2 injuries and a red card. Tong Song Tao is missing for 3 to 6 weeks. That is not good. Leandro, luckily, our other left back, is only out for 1 to 3 days. And also, we have now got Basri banned, but I think he's only banned for the Premier League games. Yes, he is. So he's going to miss the West Ham Premier League game, not the Europa League game. Performance-wise, it was, I mean, we played a rotated side. We didn't play well at all, did we? We definitely did not play well. A penalty, 2 goals conceded as well. Moreno did manage to get on the score sheet, but yeah, it's awful. It's just awful. This is not going to be an easy game, and realistically, I don't know what we can do to try and win 4-0. All we can do is just play our usual game, because sometimes we do play that well. I'm tempted to not play Albert. His last 2 matches have been bad. In Keith we trust. In Keith we trust. So it's going to be Martins, Mokhtar, Balocharia and Zawari. Zawari is obviously playing as that left back because of the injuries that we've just seen in the video. We do actually have Victor Leandro kind of fit, but I don't think it's worth the risk. I do not think it's worth the risk. Campbell and Morgan, Darko, Basri, Moreno, Keith leading the line. Keith, you need to be the man to do the business for us. The one silver lining, I guess, is we are at home. I don't know whether it's going to mean a huge amount. Are West Ham going for it? You'd have to imagine they are going for probably a very good side. They're not playing Declan Rice, but they're playing Oder, who I assume, with the squad number of 8, is probably pretty good anyway. 15 minutes on the clock and nothing is happening at all. We've had 0 shots. We've had absolutely no shots whatsoever. It's not going to be good, is it? Serrato with a free kick for West Ham. If they score, it's over. If they score a goal, it is over, because I think away goals might still be a thing. I say this every European competition in Football Manager. I have no idea how they work anymore. Keith's on a 6-3. Keith's on a 6-3. Darko's on a 6-3. Basri, Moreno are on a 6-3. Thrashing arms. Terrible. Terrible performance. Get back out there and do something. We're not even getting highlights. There's been 1 highlight in the entire game. We've had 4 shots, 2 on target. We've just decided to give up playing football. All of our attacking players, Darko, Basri, Moreno, Wooten, 6-2s or 6-3s. Every single one of them. Right, we're changing it up, and I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. If we go Basri, we need to keep Basri on. If we drop you into there, and then Morgan comes off for Albert, I guess we go for Albert. He is a game changer. We also take off Darko for Forster. Do we do a final change? Basri, we take Wooten off. Double change up front. Allen and Albert up front, leading the line. We've got half an hour to score 4 goals. We've got 15 minutes to score 4 goals. Albert to Campbell, plays it back to Ballo. We actually going to see a highlight and potentially a goal in this game. Campbell to Ballo once again, all the way back to Martins in goal. I say in goal, well outside of his penalty area. Basri to Campbell, forward, finds Allen, through ball. Albert is there, and Albert makes it 4-1 on aggregate. It's possible. It's unlikely, but it's possible. It's definitely unlikely now, because we've got 5 minutes left to play. We're going to beat West Ham 1-0, but that first leg performance was just horrendous. It was absolutely horrendous. We didn't even fight in this one. Really, did we? We had 3 shots on target. We needed to score 4 goals, and we only had 3 shots on target. I'm throwing the water bottle. I'm doing it. Even though all of those players get over a 7, I'm throwing a water bottle. Everyone's demotivated. Don't care. You should be demotivated. I'm definitely reading that the wrong way around, aren't I? Demotivation, in that sense, is a bad thing. They should be... I don't know. I don't even know what they should be. Demotivated makes sense. They shouldn't come out of that game going, you know what? We played well. We didn't want to play Arsenal anyway, did we? So, we've lost 4-1 against West Ham. Vincent Kompany's moaning about some stuff. I don't know why. We've picked up some money. And the squad is unhappy that I was too harsh. Nathan Forster and Keith Wooten were... I feel like, guys, you're probably 2 of the least influential players in the entire squad. And I'm so annoyed that we're not even going to see the next West Ham game. Next episode will be the final episode of Season 15. It's going to be Manchester United, and it is going to be Leicester. And, it's 2 difficult games, isn't it? It's going to be 2... we might do QPR. We can win that one. Well, the Europa League was not meant to be. Maybe we'll do 1 more season. If we qualify for Europe this year, we'll do 1 more season and try and win something. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll be back next time for the final episode of Season 15. And we need to finish in the top 7, don't we? Thanks for watching.